Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Players Vibe. Once again, this is Gambit7, and I'd like to give it a shout out before we start. If you haven't heard already, David Gonzalez, who's supposed to be here with us today, aka Koshi, you'll be seeing him in the next week's episode, so stay tuned. But NYC Broadcast right here also has a special shout out. What do you got?
Big shout out to the guys that made you the game. Super fucking meat, boy. Team Meat. Special thanks to them for putting one of my videos on their website, helping me out, giving me more subscribers and views. Thank you guys very much. Thank you very much. Keep it up with the hot games, and I'll keep on making more videos about you guys. There you go.
Alright, that's the video for this week, guys. Thank you for watching this 30-second video. I'm just kidding. That's not it.
Stay tuned, because we actually got a topic today, and what we're going to cover is the future of gaming. To be specific, we're going to start with the E3 upcoming. What's that? When's it coming in? E3? When's E3 coming in? First week of June? I'll be out there.
For some shit.
It's pretty soon. It's coming soon.
Soon, so we'll be covering
June, early June.
Trying to get past the door. As everyone knows, E3 is one of the biggest
Super Bowl of gaming.
Yeah, it's all big announcements come out then. Sony, Nintendo, Microsoft, indie developers, you know,
third-party
Valve and
developers,
stuff like that. They come out with all sorts of shit. That's where you hear the games that are going to come out 3 years from now. They make the first announcement and show their gameplay trailers and shit.
Alright, in case any of you guys didn't know, but in any case, afterwards we'll be talking about quite possibly what Nintendo's going to be doing as far as Project Cafe, and maybe what Microsoft and Sony will be doing to react to that. So let's get started with the whole E3 business. What do you guys think is coming up? What's going to happen? What's going to be interesting?
This E3 is going to be crazy.
I think they're going to talk about that E3 noise.
E3 is going to be amazing. So Nintendo's going to show off the new freaking console.
So Reggie's going to do something crazy.
Reggie's going to come out. Yo, it's all about kicking ass and kicking names.
I sure hope that this new console's not gonna show up and it'll be like, whoa, V2 music or something like that.
I really hope it's not gonna be like
gimmicky. It's not gonna be gimmicky like that.
No, I'm afraid that Nintendo's gonna try to do something like with the Wii when they come out. Like the whole console's based around this like one gimmick, this one
the casual environment.
My reason is I think this console will be for the hardcore, and the Wii's gonna still be around. People gonna capture gonna still try the Wii. This is straight for the hardcore.
I think so, man.
I think that
it has the controller. They said it's gonna have at least 8 buttons. It's and it's gonna have a big ass freaking touchscreen on the controller.
A 6-inch touchscreen. That controller already just sounds too big.
I think that's a little unnecessary.
I don't believe it's gonna be that big. I don't believe it's gonna be that big.
It sounds like I'm playing at an arcade. It's gonna be like
Nintendo's not known for making big ass shit. We all know that. Nintendo doesn't do big ass shit.
That won't be too bad. It's about 6 inches right here. You guys even know it's getting here.
Hey guys, we're gonna play Super Smash Brothers.
Did it actually take like 8 batteries?
Yeah,
6.
No, I
think those sources are fake with the screen.
I'm actually hyped. I'm actually excited about it's very. It has a lot of potential, man. Come on, they could have a map on your screen. You could use it as an inventory. It could be used for a lot of crazy shit, man.
I think it'll come down to how it gets utilized. It's gonna be another one of those, with motion control on the Wii. Sometimes it can be good, sometimes it can be bad. It just depends on how the developer chooses to use it, like how it can be utilized.
It's all about that application. If something is not applied properly, especially when it's not compatible with what they're trying to present, like for example, shooters with the motion controls. I've never been a fan of motion controls.
That's not gonna work out. That's not gonna work out.
Well, I told you it's such a great FPS. No, it's not. It's horrible.
That's right.
Because if you play FPS with motion controls, you're a dumbass.
And for example, for those
that's where prime time.
Yeah, you gotta say that.
That one has lock on though.
I don't forget FBA, whatever.
Well, for me, like
first person adventure.
Yeah.
Great new genres here.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but I'm very excited about the Nintendo new console, man. About
3DS?
No, 3DS is gonna announce a shitload of games. You already know. It's gonna actually. The big question is, 3DS is actually is it gonna be worth it by the end of the year?
I don't think so. I think that
who knows? They might announce some crazy ass games.
Unless they come out with something really good.
I think the problem is. I think the thing is they pushed the 3DS because we kind of 3D was a big fad earlier when they released whatever the hell it's called.
That one died out really quick.
And,
the 3D fad.
Well, the thing is, this is my opinion. I think we're coming back into a 3D fad, and it's not gonna last. It's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna last. And I think that people are gonna buy 3DS up and hype like, oh, 3D, it's so awesome. Like now everyone wants to watch a movie in 3D. It doesn't even matter if it's a movie that should be in 3D or something like that.
It's all about the game.
Honestly, tell you the truth,
You don't even play the 3DS
the
with
3D
3D
factor
on.
on the 3DS is not the biggest part on 3DS. That's
Yeah,
actually the least important part. I'm just saying that's probably the least important part on the 3DS.
Yeah.
Tell you the truth, when I have a 3DS, I play with that shit off the 3D. I mean, you don't really need it. It's all about the games, the controls, the graphics. You know what I mean? That's what 3DS is gonna bring to the table. That's what I'm guessing. I know it's not gonna sell as much as the DS. There's no way it will, because this is more targeted to the hardcore. 3DS is. And I'm pretty sure at E3, Nintendo is gonna announce a lot of crazy shit that's gonna make you gonna go out to the store and buy it. Hopefully. Because it's been out for 2 months and a half now, and there hasn't been.
It's too expensive.
I gotta say though, it is.
Not even. It hasn't.
All they've got on about is like that pilot academy or whatever.
Well, Zelda is coming out in June.
Dead or Alive.
Dead or Alive is coming out. Cave Story is coming out. A remake of Cave Story. And maybe by the end of the summer, Star Fox is coming out. But in the E3, they're gonna have a shitload of games that are coming out this year or maybe early next year. And that's pretty much it gonna be for Nintendo. I'm guessing. I'm hoping and guessing.
So they're in the cafe in 3DS and
yeah. And they're probably gonna announce like 1 or 2 weekends. And then they're gonna move on to 3DS, and then they're gonna end it off with a bang with the Pirates Cafe and show off 2 or 3 games with it that are playable. And that's my prediction for the E3 Nintendo. Sony and Microsoft, I have no fucking idea what it is. I know Microsoft is gonna have a strong focus on Kinect. And I don't know.
I haven't connected is working. Or the second. They're explaining that shit. I bought it for Dan Central.
How much was the Kinect? I gotta know.
$149.
What?
It's like the price of.
See, you could have bought maybe 3 awesome games or say, for you guys who are shooters, maybe you could have bought ammo.
I'm waiting for that Gears of War Kinect game.
Yeah, precisely.
Or some commands like talk to the screen. I don't know.
And next.
Oh, that Star Wars game.
Oh yeah. Star Wars game coming out for the Kinect.
Alright, so maybe there might be some potential for the Kinect. I'm just gonna have it.
And Microsoft is definitely gonna show off a playable version of Gears of War.
Forza and all that.
Gears of War 3 single campaign, you know.
I think Microsoft's gonna surprise us with
exclusive.
They usually always do. They always surprise us.
I mean, they keep saying that they keep denying rumors that they're already working on a new console, and they say, oh, we're not gonna show anything in 3. I wouldn't be surprised if they. I mean, it might not be like to the degree that Nintendo's gonna show up Cafe, but I wouldn't be surprised if they pull out something. You know, a little demo, kind of like or explain, you know, what the new console's gonna be able to do. I mean, it's gonna have, I mean, obviously it's gonna be more than it's stronger. It's gonna have.
Okay, here's my prediction for Microsoft. Versus 13 is coming out for Xbox.
I asked you that shit coming. 13 came out on Xbox. 13.2, which is coming out at the end of this year, is coming out on Xbox. They're gonna put Versus.
Versus 13 is gonna be announced for the Xbox.
Here's mine now. 3 Xbox. 3 Xbox Live.
Oh, that'll be. I'll tell you. If
with the price drop. With the price drop.
If Microsoft did that, they would get so much business. Because I know a lot of people that one of the only reasons they got a PS3 was because of free online. And every time I see
that'd be perfect because the PS3 have problems, you know, the hacking shit.
That would be a smart move. A lot of people I said, you know, watching Xbox, like, man, I want to pay for Xbox Live.
A lot of people move over.
You make that shit free. Everyone's like, really? Free? Oh yeah, I'll go over there. Yeah, okay.
I don't see any games.
Oh, I don't know. I can talk to people in other games at the same time.
No, I guess maybe they'll talk about.
Wouldn't you feel a little cheated if they did that?
Oh yeah, Metal Gear Rising is definitely gonna be talked about.
I wouldn't feel cheated. I think what they need to do is they need to do what Sony does. Have a Plus service where you can use your Hulu and your Netflix and all that, or whatever you can do with PSN Plus.
You know they're gonna show a bunch of multiple.
I mean, it just makes sense. I mean, in this day and age, it really doesn't make sense for Microsoft to be charging for Live.
Yeah.
Especially because they keep increasing the price because we're adding new features. It's like, well, I don't use fucking Twitter or Facebook or the Netflix, or I don't use any of that shit.
I knew Xbox Live dashboard. You always do that crap.
Yeah, they always seem to. I don't feel like, I mean,
entertaining area. They always like, you know, like ESPN was last year.
Oh yeah. I remember though, whenever the first update, the special update for the system thing, everyone wanted to buy avatars just because it was like new. Like they were just so hyped into it. Now
Who ESPN thing last year? Who uses it? This is going. Why is it on TV?
What's the whole point of Hulu on freaking Xbox?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. If I'm on my Xbox, then I got it pretty damn close to my computer.
But you gotta admit, Netflix is the best. Netflix is the best. Some people don't even play games no more. They just watch Netflix.
That shit's good, and that's something worth having. That I, you know, if something like that, I do want to pay for that service on the Xbox. But I don't think I should be paying for. I don't think I should be forced to pay for stuff that I'm not using. And that's what I like about Xbox Live is I'm paying all this money. Well, I don't even use.
Well, maybe then that's could be like a MMO coming to 360.
Like Final Fantasy.
Well, like World of Warcraft.
That sucks. They've had that discussion before. Blizzard won't do that though. Blizzard says that they want to strictly stay away from consoles because they can't control how they manage and update the game. So I don't think we'll ever have to worry about that.
Isn't StarCraft, that next StarCraft game going to be announced or something like that?
What, really?
No, the next StarCraft game is already the Heart of the Swarm. It's coming out. It's supposed to come out next year with Diablo.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, we already know everything about it. I mean, they might do a release date, but that won't be at E3. That'll be at BlizzCon. It's coming up.
Okay, fair enough.
And that's when BlizzCon, you're gonna hear about Diablo 3, StarCraft, Heart of the Swarm, and the next one after that.
Enough about BlizzCon.
You hear about shit.
Talk about Sony. Alright, but
Sony.
Talk about Sony. Yeah, talk about Sony.
Final fail.
They're gonna announce that they found a new way to prevent their PSN and their network from being hacked, and then a day after E3, someone's gonna hack it, and then they're gonna take it down again for another month. And it's just
no,
what I'm saying is Sony fails. Okay, it's been almost a month. It's actually been a month since that shit's been down.
PSN store is still down.
It
comes out next week.
And then I was talking to my friend who has PlayStation, and he was like trying to figure out, he's like, how the hell am I even supposed to get this free shit that they're gonna give to me? I don't know. I have no idea how the hell I'm supposed to get the shit. They're like, you can pick 2 of these 5 games. Like the only 2 legitimate games on there are Little Big Planet and Infamous. Everything else is some random ass game. He's like, I've already beaten Infamous, and I can kill us for Little Big Planet. Every other game is like some random ass, online game I've never heard of.
That Nation, you got Wipeout, HD, you got
They don't really give you choices.
Action and Clank type thing. I don't know.
That's only for Europeans.
They got what's their game? Last Guardian?
Oh, they're gonna show the Last Guardian. Last Guardian's gonna be shown. Twisted Metal, of course. Some bullshit PlayStation Move. Oh, yes, PlayStation Move game.
I forgot what that PlayStation Move.
They're gonna announce that the PlayStation Move is just an epic fail.
Oh, and an indie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sony's gonna show some bullshit PS Move games, some Twisted Metal, Uncharted 3.
Look at this.
And they're gonna end off the show with some NGP and a shitload of games that look like PS3 games.
Well, actually, here's a question I'd like to ask as far as the future of games. Now, what is next gen for us?
I think we're gonna have to split this video into 2 parts.
Quite possibly.
We're already running into 13 minutes, so I think part 2.
Let's just talk a little 2 minutes about Sony.
Alright, let's finish it up. Part 2, by the way, after this is gonna be about the future of gaming in general. So let's finish up our Sony discussion. Yeah, we got like a few minutes. So I don't know. I think Sony is gonna have to do a lot of damage control because they have pissed off a lot of people. Granted that they weren't necessarily provoking anybody, but they were. This is taking a long time.
They apologize. Ryan came out with that video. Apologize.
I don't think it's enough though.
And they're giving us 2 games.
I think they're gonna try to do more damage control. I mean, think of it from a business perspective. They pretty much scorn their entire user, the consumer base. Alright guys.
He was the last.
Make sure we're gonna next part 2 we're gonna start talking about the future of gaming.
Sure, stay tuned.